keep the teams at the top of the podium this time last year. How do you approach this week?
Very, very similar. Obviously, some guys are different, but I think the format of the race this year has changed a lot of things. And last year's Cameron's break was the only successful break since this race has been World Tour. But I think we're going to see a very, very competitive race from the first time bonus, because seconds will win this tour.
You've got a couple of potential winners in the group. Who do you give the best chance?
I think Simon's obviously going to be very heavily marked, being the national champion. Everyone knows that he's racing very well, and the course really does suit his characteristics.
Is it a stage-by-stage proposition for you, or is it sort of like we need to look at it over the week?
It definitely is stage by stage, but obviously keeping that in mind, we don't want breakaways to go without our key guys in there. So, like I said, we've got Cameron Meyer in great form, Stewie's in great form, and Simon. So there are three cards we're playing with for the overall classification. But yeah, we'll take it stage by stage.
Who do you see as being the big dangers this week in terms of, some of the internationals, for example?
Well, I think Bolsonaro, for sure. He's a big threat. He's unlike many of the other sprinters, he climbs very, very well. So I think if he can pick up a time bonus somewhere along the week, he's going to go up, I think, with very, very close to the best on Malunga. Sterling's a great stage for him, and I think he's definitely the favourite in my eyes. I think the Spanish guys, Rojas and Valverde have been out of the sport for a year and a half there. No one really knows how he's going. I've heard that he's training very well, but one thing's training and another thing's racing. And Rojas is another guy who, if he can pick up time bonus, I think Sterling would be the only stage he probably can do that, because he's not a pure sprinter. But I said seconds will win this race, so if he can pick up something before we get to London, he's also going to go up with the best.
Coming into that final day next Sunday with the criteria, how much time do you need up the sleeve to ensure the overall?
Depends who you are. I think for a sprinter like Reipel, and I think he's the big favourite for the sprint stages, he's going to have to win at least 3 stages before we get there. So it's a big ask. But if he rides as dominantly as he did in the past, he's going to give himself every chance to hold on.
The guys managed to deliver last weekend with the national title. I mean, is there much pressure this weekend, to get that first World Tour win under the belt?
We're certainly not looking like it. We want to win, and there's a pressure there because we're at home in Australia. But it'll come. We're just going to do things step by step and follow the process. And whether we win first stage, second stage, or take 1 month, we'll do it.
Thank you very much.